tastes refreshing.
You have herpes, bro.
I don't have herpes.
There's herpes shit all over this cup.
Well,
There's like, ew, bro. I'm not even taking a sip. That's gross.
what herpes are
I
you
don't
talking
know.
about?
You have some remnants of your fucking body decaying on your cup.
Delicious, bro.
Delicious.
It's called a Campari Spritz. It's what you drink when you don't want to get a little too fucked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ManTits. We're finally back. Things look a little bit different. What's been going on with you, dude?
I got a crush on a new girl now. That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you meet her?
She's my friend's neighbor, actually. So One day we were like introducing ourselves to like the neighborhood, and I went with them, and we were passing out wine bottles and stuff, and then I ended up knocking on her door and saying like, "Hi, we're new to the neighborhood," even though I wasn't. It was my friend, but I was there for like emotional support, and then I met her that way, and then we started hanging out.
Where'd you get that hat from?
Her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why would she have that?
Well, she's been in a few videos. You know, she makes content as well.
Oh, she's a content creator.
She's a content creator.
YouTuber?
No, she's a orange and black website.
It seems like there's an ongoing trend where you're into people that post on the orange and black websites. Do you think that comes from like your upbringing?
My upbringing? No, I don't know what it is. I think I just get along with people in that industry really well. Because I'm not like judgy. I don't judge it. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just having a great time. I'm having fun.
Well, you're walking out on this episode. Unfortunately, we are not sponsored by P-Hub, but...
Oh my gosh, you know what happened? This is Saturday. You saw this firsthand. We went out and we started day drinking at the Victorian in Santa Monica. Love Santa Monica, by the way. It's one of my new favorite
I love
spots.
Santa Monica.
So much nicer. Like bungalow.
It's just chill. Oh, shit!
Whoa!
These tables are dangerous, bro.
Bro, we gotta get a new
We broke the
table.
last one.
All right, I changed my mind. I don't like this drink.
I told you, it tastes like shit.
It tastes like I fucking dropped some potpourri in here.
You know what? Aaron, you have to try this drink. You have to give us your full review.
I'm fine.
No, have a sip. Just a sip.
Just a sip.
It doesn't have herpes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm 99%
I
sure.
actually think so. He's getting tested today.
That tastes like fucking shit.
Thank you. It tastes so bad. It's like the most bitter, unflattering drink you could possibly. He's about to throw up.
Dude, it tastes like really like shitty cough syrup. Why would you make this?
He was like, it's good, refreshing. It's not even refreshing, bro.
Well, I think the refreshing part was the sparkling water on top of it. You're gonna be okay.
Dude, you're going to give him a heart attack.
Here, I'll take that back.
Jeez.
All right. Okay, you know what? I think it's delightful if it had some extra Prosecco in it. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh,
You're
so
sorry.
yeah, we went out Santa Monica, started day drinking, had a wonderful time day drinking. Don't really remember mid-afternoon drinking, but I did it. And then we did some late-night drinking as well. Next thing you know, I'm at Barney's Beanery and taking photos that I don't remember taking. That did really good on your Instagram story.
Oh, you were kissing her.
Yeah, and then we leave, and I had to give her a piggyback ride, and next thing you know, I just fucking go down. Boom.
He just collapsed, like his kneecap like ripped out of his body.
I think she was sliding down. I think what was happening is she was sliding down. I was losing my footing, and then like I think maybe she like kicked out the back of my kneecap.
I was right behind you guys. You just collapsed. There was no like she kicked you, nothing. You didn't trip on a ledge. He collapsed. She flew off like 10 feet. Everyone ran to go help her. Landon was like, where am I by yourself? Landon's voice didn't work, so he tried to yell. Nothing came out.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's been going on. My voice is just quitting. It's on a brief hiatus. I hope it comes back soon. It was so bad though. Like I was trying to scream at people and nothing was coming out. It's like a nightmare. You ever have a nightmare where you like try to yell and you can't say anything?
Well, it's your nightmare, our dream, bro. You're loud as fuck. Jeez.
Also, TikTok's getting deleted.
TikTok may be banned very soon. I don't even know when that's going to happen. Aaron, you were saying you don't even think it's going to happen? Or you do?
Was anything confirmed?
Other than them trying to talk to the CEO of TikTok and belittling him and saying all these crazy things.
They're calling like Chinese from Shanghai.
Well, yeah. Well, I feel like there was a lot of racism in it.
Yeah.
In like the conversation. I mean, they were treating him like a little kid. They're like, does TikTok connect to the Wi-Fi? And then does the Wi-Fi connect to other devices? Like, I was like, dude, what is...
To be honest, it will course correct. If it gets deleted, everyone's going to be fine. You're going to go to YouTube, Instagram, whatever else, Twitter. Something will come out and something will be popping again because no one's going to stop using TikTok or an app like TikTok.
But on TikTok, there's a new celebrity, a new star coming up. It's the CEO of TikTok. Everyone's loving him. They're making crazy hype videos about him. People are calling him sexy. He's the next Charli D'Amelio on his own app.
Bro, of course he's fucking sexy. He's got fucking billions of dollars.
Uh-huh. Well,
yeah.
Soon. It might be gone.
Wow.
Unless he sells it. If he sells it, I think Charli D'Amelio's father tweeted, he's like, let's try to buy TikTok.
He's trying to get investors together.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So that could be interesting.
How much?
And then it'll really be rigged.
Oh, yeah. Also, Coachella's coming up. I'm not going.
Nice.
You going?
50-50. It's just so hard because all my friends are going, but they're getting artist passes. And if you don't have a connection to get artist passes right now, I have a few, but they're all like, oh, wait until like the weekend of Coachella. I'm like, that's a big risk.
Well, it's like a little scheme out here. It's like a lot of these like promoters and people like that. They're like, they get like a set of artist passes and then they try to sell them all.
For like $5,000
Yeah, they
each.
try to sell them, make bank off of them. And then what happens is like week up, they're like, oh, fuck. We're not going to make our quota off like selling these. So like, let's give these out. Let's just pass them out. Like it's fucking.
So that's what I'm hoping on. Coachella is always a shit show.
Yeah.
No matter what year, there's always going to be arguments. You're always going to get lost. You're going to be on a lot of drugs. Maybe not sober. You might be sober. Not me. The first time I did Molly was at Coachella. And I took it at the last set of the music artist. I think it was like Diplo or something. It didn't hit me. And I was like, what's wrong, guys? It did not hit me at all. And we were going back to the hotel, and then it hit me. Very slightly, where I stopped remembering what was happening. And then we went to bed. And then it full on hit me. I started tweaking in bed. I was like, I saw that, there's like a fire alarm on the ceilings and it kind of has that yellow light. Mm-hmm. I saw that and it looked like a star was coming towards me. I'm like, oh my God. And all I was doing was I need to put headphones in and I was just started dancing in the living room. That's all I did for like hours and I didn't go to bed. And then in the morning, I felt so emotional.
Yeah.
Molly
scared
me. And people say don't take Molly more than once a year or something because it fucks with your brain.
Yeah, it's like a thing. A lot of tech people take it like once a year on like retreats and shit. Same
I
with
thought that was acid.
Oh, they do it all. The tech guys are into all.
They microdose the acid.
Yeah. I just can't do festivals because like the first day I have a great time and then I just realize like it's not going to work for me because the next day I'm going to get up and I'm going to be ready to start at like 9 a.m. And what happens to me every time I do something with like a group of people like that's longer than a day is I wake up so fucking excited and I'm running around. I'm trying to get everyone excited and everything like that. And then nobody wants to participate with me. So then I just dip off and go do my own thing. Always.
You always go to bed early.
No, not if we're out partying. I'm up at the same fucking time, and then I go to bed, and then the next morning I'll wake up around like 4 hours later after I go to bed, and I'm like ready to go. I'm ready to keep this going.
Well, you're still drunk, I think.
Yeah, and
right?
you got to keep it going.
Your body's different than mine, because if I go to bed after like a long night, I'm staying in the whole day. Coachella's a little different. But you're ready to party the next day, like on a weekend, and I'm like, no, bro, I'm so tired, and you're up, you're energized.
I'm energized. I don't know what it is. I'm just fucking there. I am alert. I'm ready to take on the world. And then what happens is one of two things either happens. I either tire myself out because I'm so excited running around and like trying to get everyone to join me, and if nobody joins me, then like an hour later I'm like, oh fuck you guys, I can't, I'm done. And then it's like my last little bit of energy goes right into it, and then if everyone else starts matching it, I can go all day, another day. Okay. If everyone doesn't allow it, then I'm gonna be like, fuck you. And then that's usually when I'll either go out by myself, and then by the time everyone's ready to party, I'm just like, no, fuck you guys. I'm here by myself. I'll have a good time. I don't care what you guys are going to do. And I just ditched the whole group.
You'd have a great time at Coachella.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of cliquey now. But I think early on, Coachella, everyone was like open and shit. You know how it is. If I get an artist pass for you, would you go?
Like if it's like one of those things where there's an artist pass for free and you slap it on my wrist and then you're telling me every single person that I want to party with is going to be gone that weekend, I'll probably go.
Okay.
But I don't.
It's a good deal. I'll get you an artist pass. Probably not. But if I get one, I'll get two. Aaron, have you been to Coachella?
No, I've never been to a music festival.
Really? Would you want to go to one, or are you on Landon's side?
Yeah, probably. I do a lot of drugs.
Illicit drugs.
Yeah.
On accident, though.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you roofied me. Oh.
Well, the thing is people, they carry water bottles around. They're
Don't
like, yo,
drink
you want
the water?
water?
No way.
That happened to my
Molly water.
friend. Yeah, she
Yeah.
went to Coachella and someone gave her water. She was like dying to thirst and like it had acid in it.
Oh,
And
shit.
she was freaking out. She had no clue what was going on because she didn't do any drugs at all.
Well, you would think they would say, yo, there's acid in here.
No, you just don't accept water from the guy wearing a shirt that says "Have a nice trip." You know what I'm saying? If they're wearing some tie dye, don't drink their water.
No.
That's just how it works.
Don't drink anything they give you.
Yeah, if the girl's got armpit hair, don't share water.
You'll get canceled for that one.
I don't give a flying fuck. Leave it in. Also, by the way, this is a completely derailment of the topic that we were talking about, but we watched that fucking Jared Fogle documentary.
Speaking about fun and having fun.
Oh,
Pedophilia. God, what a scary documentary, man.
Jared from Subway.
Jared from Subway.
So in case you don't know, Jared Fogle was a spokesperson from Subway for approximately 15 years, and he is now in prison for the next 20 years because he was a extreme pedophile. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know how extreme it was until I watched the documentary. This guy was fucked up, bro. He brought a whole new meaning to fucking eat fresh.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so I thought it was just photos. I didn't know he was actually out and about in these streets, dude. But he was flying to Thailand because I guess just doing all kinds of wacky shit. Didn't care if it was a guy or a girl.
Well, they went to Thailand because it was easier to
easier to get a
them.
hold of the younger people, and then he was soliciting it and all kinds of just crazy shit. You gotta watch it, and it's all real too. You hear his actual voice in it and stuff, and you're like, oh my god.
Because this girl that he kind of liked, she was giving off the impression that she was into children as well. So he was telling her all these darkest secrets, and she was basically an informant for the FBI, giving them every single recorded call. And this took her years and years and years to try to tell the FBI and working with them. But this ruined her life because it was just so fucked up. And he wanted to end up seeing her kids naked and putting cameras in her children's room, and it was just really fucked up.
Oh yeah, he hired a producer for his his stuff, so to speak, for his Subway stuff. But in reality, all he was doing was he was paying him to put cameras inside of his stepdaughter's bedrooms, and then they were giving him all kinds of sex toys and stuff. It's fucked up. This dude was fucked up. He needs to be executed low key.
It's scary that people like that are alive and roaming this earth, and he was huge. He was a huge celebrity, and to
Big
do that
time.
shit. Ugh.
Honestly, I'm surprised he's still alive. Prisoners do not fuck with that. They do not fuck with pedophiles. They will kill you.
They must be putting him in a
He has to be
room.
in a separate thing or
He's in the deli section, 100%. And it was bad because the whole time, Landon and I, we were like, this is one giant ad for Subway because we wanted Subway after.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I was thinking about Subway and I was like, this would be good.
I didn't know Subway was fast food.
Is it?
Apparently.
Chipotle's fast food, technically.
But how? Is it just because it's actually fast, or is it bad for you? Because I look at fast food as oh, it's shit.
My idea was that if there's a drive-through, it's fast food. If you gotta walk in, it's a restaurant.
So Starbucks is fast food?
Although, you know what is fucking delicious, though, from Starbucks? Is them damn grilled cheeses.
The what?
If you haven't had a Starbucks grilled cheese, you are... you are fucking up if you have not had a Starbucks
They're
grilled
spreading
cheese.
COVID in the grilled cheeses, bro.
Bro, maybe that's why I like this. I can't taste.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I'm kidding. It does taste like fucking dog taint. Oh, my dog died today.
Haven't gained another one. How old was it?
22 years old.
The thing is older than Aaron.
Yeah.
I feel bad though, cause it's was my childhood dog, So my mom's been taking care of it for the past few years, but every time I've seen it, it's just been going downhill. Last time I saw it at Christmas, could barely walk, couldn't bark anymore. like just like looked up at the sky, like had the like gross eye boogers and stuff.
That's when you have to put it down.
Well, it was still happy. It was still eating and drinking, just was pissing everywhere.
I've never had a dog.
Well, it's gonna have like rigor mortis, bro. You pick it up, it's gonna be
Rick and
like
Morty? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Ready to be out of a job in like a couple weeks, maybe like another 6 months, just have
What?
no jobs. AI.
It's making things easier, but it's also just kind of maybe destroying the creative field. And people might be saying, oh, it's aiding people that want to be creative. I don't know, because it's already creating crazy-ass pieces of art, and it's also making its own music, all with just a simple type of, like, make a song that Kanye West would put out in 2009. And it's like, all right, here's a song in 30 seconds. And then, while there's artists out here trying to make similar music just like that, guess what? The AI music's way better, so I think we're all fucked.
Let me explain to you the troubles with AI, right? AI allows motivated people to make money off of creative things. Now, there's two different types of people. There's creative people who are very lazy usually. Very like, oh my God, fucking woe is me. Like, they're just bad. Creative people are usually not that good. They're usually fucking lazier. They're usually like caught up in their own
Creative
shit.
people are lazier?
Yeah, they're like depressed more.
Where are you getting this info
Because
from?
I'm just like, most people that are creative usually that are like very like artsy and stuff like that typically have like a lot of like ups and downs mentally. Sometimes they're motivated, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they do all these things.
I think that's most people.
Well, yeah, but okay, so that's most people. But now you have the other side of the spectrum, which is where you have these like hyper fucking excited people in this world that want to just work their ass off, that are on 60 milligrams of Adderall a day, that are nerdy as fuck. And then they're like, oh my God, you can make a bunch of money off of YouTube, and you can make a bunch of money off of this. And then now they're just sitting there in front of the computer doing AI generated things, making music, making all this shit, fucking wearing masks and DJing and shit. And then next thing you know, like nobody who's actually creative is in the creative space. It'll be like the whole entire internet will be like those fucking channels that say like the 10 best movies of the year.
It's just gonna be Watch Mojo.
Yeah, like Watch Mojo. Like you think Watch Mojo, the motherfucker is entertaining that does that shit? You got a Siri voice and fucking movie clips. They're gonna generate stories. They're gonna do that. So then the people that are gonna run the internet are the Adderalled out motherfucking weirdos in the bedrooms that are like, oh, we can make some.
But that can only go so far with entertainment. We still need comedians. Because AI still can't make people laugh.
Well, no,
like a human being.
We need it now, but the problem is that once AI gets good enough, kids will never actually be exposed to creative people. They'll only have like AI generated things.
I think there's always gonna be creative people.
I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna hit a time where like celebrities just stop. Like there's gonna be no more celebrities, and AI is just gonna generate every future thing from celebrities that already exist.
They're doing that now. They're making AI celebrities, and they're getting a ton of likes on social media. They're making AI influencers. And it's just generated hot women, and they're doing poses and shit, and it looks like a real human being. But it's fake. It's all fake. Companies are using them, AI-generated people, instead of models.
Yeah.
Which I think is cheaper.
Oh, yeah, because they can do, like, photo shoots and stuff for you. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're fucked, bro. Yeah,
and doing things that are just, like, easier to do with AI, asking it to do something compared to like actually setting up a crazy camera rig and having a girl in the air twisting. It's like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's scary. It's just all scary.
I don't like it. It sucks because it's taking it's no longer creative people we're just gonna have to adapt. Like everything that we know how to do now and learn to be creative with now, you're going to have to completely change. Mm-hmm. Like you could type in, I want to see a fucking teddy bear fucking a banana, and you're going to like get that immediately.
You can print it out.
Print it.
A 3D printer.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have a piece of art next to you.
Mm-hmm.
No, and even for editors, it's like you ask ChatGPT to give you a certain code, you put it in After Effects, boom. And a lot of jobs are just being destroyed, and colleges too. All the students are cheating, writing their essays, and the teachers are freaking out about it.
Yeah, there's like new checks for like if you use ChatGPT for it.
Yeah, but then people are finding other ways.
Yeah, because you run it through one AI, you run the ChatGPT through one thing, and then you have to like run it through another thing to correct it. Mm-hmm. Dude, I thought I was clever when I was in college, where I was like changing the font to white and just writing and copy and paste and like I space, I space, I space, I space.
Oh, you're
and
doing
just
that
change
shit?
it. Yeah, changed it to change the
hit the
color
letter
to
count?
white to hit the fucking word count. Yeah.
Wouldn't your teacher notice?
No, I changed the shit to white.
Do they even read the essays in college?
Probably. They're like, oh, she's got big tits in the third row. A plus.
I don't know, bro.
They wear glasses. A
Like
plus.
30-page essays. I don't know if the professor's reading 200 of those.
How much do you dislike your life to be assigning 30-page like fucking essays? Bro, this is all you have to do. We have 5 years to make as much money as possible and then just invest everything you make into tech. Just invest everything that you make into tech.
Into AI.
Into tech, because that's what's, the thing is, it will replace your job. So you might as well invest in the thing that's going to replace your job so that you can at least make money while your job is no longer there. That makes the most sense. AI is to creators what robots are to factory workers.
Kind of, though. Because, yeah, like being a creative or a painter, you have an idea and you want to illustrate it. But it's still not your work. You're just typing in something.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
I don't like it.
It's not your work.
I don't like it. Fucking, you know how people ask if you could go back in time? Would you go back in time or forward in time?
I wouldn't go forward. That's scary.
Yeah, forward's freaky as fuck, bro. I'd accidentally go forward 100 years and then
Nothing's gonna be
there.
black.
The poles switched and you're like, what the fuck happened? Did you see that TikTok though? The Adam and Eve theory from the CIA?
I did.
That's
Pole switch every how many years?
like 12,000 years.
And we have 4,000 years left? 3,000?
Oh, we're on the precipice. Fucked.
Because then it resets everything, right? And that's what they thought about the dinosaurs.
No, the dinosaurs got fucked up by a big rock. But I do know that they say Egypt did die from a drought. So for all we know, Egypt could have been like flourishing rainforest at one point in time.
Yeah, there's a guy doing a study like on the like the Sahara Desert where there's like actual wave imprints possibly where like it's a desert now, but there's possibly like an ocean over the entire thing.
There was.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking sand in the desert. How does sand naturally occur? From waves taking shells and crashing them up against shore. So, like, how did this sand just fucking appear in the desert?
I think there's a proven thing that we just don't know. We're talking out of our ass here, guys. We're not scientists. We don't know shit.
You're right.
He cheated on all of his essays, putting eyes and copying white over it so the teacher doesn't see it.
Look, I listen to Joe Rogan podcast when he has people on that are very smart.
What, once a year?
It has
I
gotten...
don't hear you listen to Joe Rogan.
It's not as common since he went to Spotify. I don't use Spotify. I use fucking Apple Music because I'm not cross-branding. I got an iPhone. I'm going to use fucking Apple Music.
Spotify's way better.
If I'm wearing fucking Nike, I'm not going to have Adidas shoes on.
You're cross-branding right now. You have a Pornhub hat. You have Nike shoes, jeans that you stole from...
I did not take these from... We're not dating yet.
Do you want to date her?
I enjoy being around her. I don't know what knowing what if you want to date someone is. I don't know what that means. Like, I know that I enjoy being around someone and I will decide to spend more time with them.
Well, I feel like you want to date someone when you like them more than just wanting to hang out with them, because I feel like that's a friend.
I get like 2 or 3 crushes a year, right?
Big crushes too. Like you're like in high school again.
But I would say I get like 1 to 2 a year. Usually 1 a year.
With you, the girls that you pursue, you always tell me you're like, I'm gonna try to talk to her and get close with her. Mm-hmm. It's almost like you like manifest it all happening, because it potentially can't work, but it always ends up working. I'm like, whoa, this guy has some suave. Is that the right word?
It's better than Riz. Fuck, I hate Riz. Riz is so bad.
I think Riz is out though.
It has to be.
I don't hear Riz anymore.
That's the thing is, yeah, social media makes words go in and out in a month. You're like,
but it's really cool. There's new words like every day. There's like, and then someone says it and they're like, oh, you don't know what it means? I'm like, sorry, I haven't been on TikTok today.
Yeah.
To like notice that.
Yeah.
What's the new word right now? It's
glazing.
What's glazing?
It's like dick riding.
Glazing?
Oh, yeah,
is that really the word?
He's a glazer, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
That's actually funny because if you think about it, glazing could be like jizzing on him, which could be like jerking off to him, so like worshiping him. It is kind of, yeah, you just want to glaze him.
Okay. Wow, this drink that you hate is almost gone.
I like it a lot. I do. I like this drink a lot.
You just said you hated it.
You said it tastes like dog taint. before segueing into your dog.
Did you really say that?
Yes, that's why I laughed earlier. And I was like, oh, fuck, he's talking about his dog now.
Oh, you said it tastes like dog taint, and then you bring up your dead dog. Sorry to bring it up again.
Poor thing.
I feel bad that it was alive for more than
It had to watch me grow
19
up. That
years,
poor,
bro.
That poor fucking thing had to watch me grow up. Yeah, you think it was getting walks when I was peak fat? No way.
walk to the kitchen.
I just let it out. I watch it run around the backyard, and then when I get close to the neighbor's yard, hey, get the fuck back
What was
here.
his name?
Patches.
I've been so tired lately.
Dude, I've been tired as fuck,
It's
bro.
like unreal.
Nothing helps. I'm sleeping like 10 hours a night. I'm drinking
Lucky you.
more caffeine than a fucking human should be consuming.
Probably why.
Caffeine doesn't even help. I'm trying to utilize caffeine to help. I think I'm gonna go celebrate tonight.
What are you celebrating?
Well, that girl won something.
Landon, you're going to drink tonight. You're going to drink on probably Thursday.
What's Thursday?
I'm just making it up because I know you're going to drink on Thursday.
Well, tomorrow's the last night at Poppy, like forever.
Okay, so tomorrow. Sorry, not Thursday.
Well, no. Thursday, I think there's that one of our friends' birthday parties. Friday, there's a party at Bootsy, which I don't know how I feel about Bootsy. But then Saturday, there's your party.
How about you just wait till Saturday?
Dude, I just get bored, man. I don't have enough to do.
I think you need a job. When's the last time you made money? If you have to think about it that long, it's an issue.
It's been a few months.
A few months without money?
Yeah, I had some saved up.
Oh my God, dude. I didn't know that. Aaron, how's your LA experience been?
It's been great.
Yeah?
Been very busy.
Good.
Doing a lot of work, learning a lot about podcasts. I've been doing like watching videos on After Effects, Premiere, everything like in my off time. Just trying to learn as much as I can.
There's so much to learn.
Oh yeah.
It's like to get to the place of like just doing it normally as a job or whatever, you have to learn how to get to that point. But you're doing both.
Yeah.
You're like learning while doing, but also
It's literally like an internship pretty much. Like I'm getting paid from some things, like getting paid from Chad, and then I'm going to get paid from Oscar as well. But
that's how I was when I got here. I just wanted to learn as much as possible, work with literally everyone. But you're lucky because you like have the connections to the people that are doing it. I was like trying to still get those connections, like
yeah, it's
emailing
crazy.
people to try to like work for free and shit, just to learn.
What was your first one? Was it this way, guys?
No, the very first one of like actually working for someone was a radio station. I was in college, and the radio station came to my college and they did some performance, and I'm like, I need to get one of their numbers, and then I got their number, and the first interview I shot was with Billie Eilish. It was just me, Billie Eilish, and then one of the hosts in one room, and we were there for like 30 minutes, and I was like, this is fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
I was just interface with my camera. And I'm like, this is fucking psycho. But it just shows, like, it just takes one ask or one little action to get yourself in a room with someone really cool.
And your world can change. Like,
And your world can change. Because then I added that to my portfolio, and then I got better and better jobs. But obviously, it's like baby steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even now, I'm at the point of, like, I'm stagnant on where I am. And now I want to, like, make more baby steps. So it never ends.
Where do you want to go? Like, do you want to like make your own company with that in it, or you want to go?
That's a great question. I don't know yet. I was thinking about that, and I was kind of doing it. I think my next step is just going hard on this podcast and then just starting my YouTube channel up again and just doing stuff for myself because it feels better than like working on other people's stuff. Like obviously I'm still going to be editing for people and filming, but on my free time, doing my own stuff.
Yeah, it's much more fun because it's so much
It's more
more
fulfilling.
satisfactory. Yeah.
Because you've been doing your stuff and you're way happier.
So much happier. Because the only nice thing about doing stuff for other people is you do not have to like deal with the stresses of the views.
But you
Crazy.
also do because then you're like, oh, the retention's really low. That's sometimes on the editor. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I know at 60 seconds, I need to make the intro even better. You know, it's like, it's on the editor or on the filmer as well as like the person in front of the camera.
Well, your career
views, it's like how many customers come to your store every day.
your views is your career. If you're getting crazy views, your career's on the way up. If you're not getting crazy views and your views are dipping down, now your career's on the way down.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, so it's like one of those things like to deal with the balance of like you're up here, you're down here, you're up here, you're down here. And then on top of that, it's like it's one of those things. I will say, being like an influencer, quote unquote, is like, it is one of the most crazy things that you could possibly do for a career ever. And it's going to be like up and down until you finally hit a level of stabilization to where you can like start to get money and invest in other things.
Which takes a long time.
Yeah, which takes a while.
And it's fine.
And there's a drastic difference between influencers that get paid 6-figure brand deals to like people that get like a few grand.
Or a few hundred.
Yeah, a few hundred even.
And also, if you like automatically blow up from something, sometimes it's not good because you can automatically just go back down, like overnight. Like we see all these people on TikTok and YouTube that blow up super fast, and then they disappear.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened to him?
Because they can't keep consistency with it.
Yeah, because they weren't ready.
No.
They weren't ready to like have an audience of that many people and consistently post and do all these things and brand deals and all these companies hitting you up and doing interviews. It's like 0 to 1,000, and if you're not ready to go to 100 yet, you're gonna be fucked.
I want to start doing stand-up now. That's what I want to do. I've been wanting to do it, but it's so fucking petrifying to do.
Well, you did it at the Laugh Factory once because someone just told you to come up and do it. What did they say? They thought you were a lesbian?
No, yeah, they were talking to one of the people. They're like, "Holy fuck, is that so and so?" And then they look at me and they're like, "Who's the fat lesbian sitting next to you?" And I was like, "That was a good one. That was a funny joke. Good job." And then of course the person sitting next to me goes, "He's a stand-up comedian."
Just to try to like make fun of you?
Yeah, and then the guy's like, "Oh, well, you want to come up here, Mr. Stand Up?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm a sit-down comedian tonight," which I thought was a great rebuttal to like leave me the fuck alone. You know, nope. And of course, I got the guy nudging me to my left. "Do it, you pussy. Do it." And then there's these two girls that are like, "Do it, pussy." And I was like, here we go.
Pure pressure at its finest.
So I went up there and I did really, really well. Like, got everyone to laugh. Actually, I did so well. The next night I go to the club and then I got invited to someone's table. They're like, I'm walking through. They go, "Holy fuck, you're the kid from the Laugh Factory. You're hilarious, bro. Get up on our table."
What was your set about?
I don't
even know if it was a set.
I don't want to give it away because I want to use it. It worked, obviously.
Oh, it was good?
It was good. But I mean, I was using like rebuttals with the comedian to where like it was kind of like I cheated a little bit. To where I was like, okay, first of all, fuck that kid. I've never done this before in my life. And then like the audience would laugh, and then I'd be like, okay, you guys need to stop laughing because this guy over here is gonna think I've done this before. And I pointed at the comedian, and then they laughed again. I'm like, no, seriously, shut the fuck up. I haven't done this before. Stop laughing. I'm supposed to suck. And then they laughed again, and I was like, oh my God, I'm about to steal your fucking job, dude. Watch out. And then they laughed at that again, and I'm like,
are these jokes or are you just talking?
I was just talking. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't have any jokes set up.
I think everyone was just so hammered. They're like, let's just laugh.
I think I was just hammered. I thought I did.
Was this a dream?
No, I thought I did shitty, and then I came down, and then fucking next thing you know, people are looking at me like the whole group that I was with, like, what the fuck was that? I don't know.
I wish I was there.
I wish you were there. You would have recorded it probably.
I would have.
And we would have had it on video. Also, I didn't know at the time, too, that the Laugh Factory had a second story. Mm-hmm. So there was twice as many people in that room than I thought. And I was like, whew, holy fuck. Also, I'm losing my voice more and more by the second.
Yeah, you sound like a smoker.
Yeah, it's there. I sound like one of them fucking douchebag little kids that are like, like, you know how you would do that noise, like, that thing that
Aaron,
you do?
do you hear that? Is this ASMR?
Yeah.
What fucking weird fucking people we are that we're like, oh my God, listen to that sound, but listen to it a little louder than it normally is. And they're like,
well, no, ASMR is meant for you to like, your like head to tingle.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look.
Does that ever happen where your like brain starts tingling?
You know what's so gross? I can handle like the nails and shit like on like glass. I can handle the like ice cubes. I can handle like a creaky door and shit or like heels clicking. People eating is gross as fuck.
I used to listen to that a lot.
When they're like eating a pickle, I'm like, shut the fuck up with that.
No, it's the crunch that gets people to be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking horse is in my ears. You ever feed a horse and it's like, that's what a horse sounds like eating normally.
Well, there's horse ASMR eating.
Probably. There's a lot of things with horses out there.
You would know.
No, I learned it from
Mr. Hat.
I learned it from the Jared Fogle documentary. All right, should we wrap this up?
That was a donkey. Peace out. See you guys soon. Things will be a little bit different just with the whole setup of this podcast. All right, y'all. Bye.